to think that's the last one.
Like the great.
Yeah.
They're like, dude, I feel like the Jong-uns were like they were like the 80s Chicago Bulls.
Yeah.
When it came to
Yeah.
dictator
families. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just wait 20 more years. We'll see how the Trumps compete.
It's crazy, man. It's weird how apparently he's been not doing well for like the last week, and they've just been sending out like, no, he's doing great, man. He's already walking again, and apparently he was in a coma.
That's the thing is like, how can you trust anything that government says?
Dude, I don't think they're dead. I don't think he's dead. I think
Yeah.
this is a test for his people.
Yeah.
They're gonna start being like, oh, we can go to normal, and then he's gonna be like, ha ha ha.
Yeah. Who betrayed me first?
Yeah.
You will die. You will die. Yeah. Or maybe it's to like, like, what does that mean? Who's taking up the mantle there, especially since anyone capable of doing it, he murdered because he was afraid they would do it.
I think, and this might not be great, but I think we should turn North Korea into, I think, the 4th Six Flags.
Okay.
Yeah, we make it the biggest Six Flags.
Yeah, like a big one.
That would be dope.
And?
Make it a theme park. North Korea theme park.
Right. And that's how the people there can make money.
Yep.
It's
gonna be a little sad. It's gonna be a little sad because like the people running the roller coasters a lot of them have never seen electricity, so it's gonna be.
Nor will they be allowed to ride them.
Yeah, we're not gonna let you ride them.
You don't
fun.
get to, be a nation that deals with a dictator for this long. Why didn't y'all uprise? You know what I'm saying? Why didn't y'all ever be like, no more, no
You're
more?
the only person I know that would be like, fuck the people. Why didn't you do what America did and either just fucking leave?
Fucking move and fight, bro.
Or uprise, bro.
Yeah. We did both of those things.
Yeah, I feel like we also did it in a time where it was easier. Like, we didn't do it. We literally just got on boats and we were just like, we're going fishing.
They actually sent us, I think, over here.
Yeah.
We were like, yeah, we'll go.
Yeah, they're like, you guys are assholes. Could you get the fuck out of here? Not thinking we would actually make it to the Americas.
Yeah.
And then we show up and we started building shit and they're like, oh, fuck, that place is It's like when Zoomies opened up, where people are just like, you skater boys, open Zoomies, do your little project thinking it's going to fail, and then Zoomies started becoming like big, and they're like...
PacSun's like, what?
Yeah. Dude, I want an Odd Future t-shirt,
a
limited edition Odd Future
fucking hoodie.
$60, I got 60 I want to spend it on you.
Yeah. I think it's hilarious that, like, these people like Odd Future... who like love to thrift and stuff, end up selling clothes. Like they create a clothing line,
that just looks like thrift store clothes,
and it's super expensive.
Yeah,
just has their logo on it.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's like
What's the most you ever spent on like an article of clothing, not shoes?
Not
shoes. I think you can go a little. There's one. I have two or three pair where I spent over 100 on a shoes.
Yeah,
because you wear them. I think they're comfortable and.
Yeah, and especially like dress shoes that like you're gonna wear for years, you know?
Yeah. I'll spend a little cash.
Yeah, I would drop $400 on dress shoes. Yeah.
What about like just a t-shirt?
A t-shirt. The most I've spent on a t-shirt. The most I've spent or the most my parents spent?
You.
Okay. Ooh. I'll spend up to $12.
Yeah.
For a single t-shirt.
Okay.
But I mean, I went on a mission, Tony.
What kind?
A t-shirt mission.
Oh, a t-shirt mission.
And I went through buying t-shirts. I bought all sorts of different types of t-shirts because I wanted to get the perfect t-shirt. All my t-shirts would shrink.
Yeah.
Yeah, graphic t-shirts would do it, all of them. And like they would just wear out really quick.
Yeah.
And I found them. And I'm not going to say the name of them.
Why?
Because they're mine.
Oh, wow. You think they're going to run out? You think we have the listenership that they're just
I don't know, Tony. I don't want this to blow up and then not be able to get my t-shirts.
I love how you don't want to help your favorite t-shirt company possibly grow their brand.
That's right.
It's like a mom and pop. We don't know how much longer.
They're such a small company.
We don't know how much longer we can be able to sell T-shirts unless more people like Parker buy our T-shirts. And then they're like, Parker, you like our T-shirts? He goes, I love them.
I want to position myself to be sponsored by them. That's why. So I feel like that's a wise decision.
Could you at least tell me who?
Yeah, I'll tell you off the air.
Can you buy me one of the shirts so I can test it out?
Sure.
What if it like chafes my
nips? If you watch the show, you've seen me wear the shirts.
Yeah, okay.
I do have alternative shirts that were like runners-ups.
Yeah.
And I will even name the runner-ups.
Okay.
Uniqlo. This is a Uniqlo shirt.
That's a nice
$5.
It's not bad.
Comes in a little bag. It's perfect.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
The most I ever spent on clothing was $70 on a sweatshirt, and then I realized it didn't look good on me.
Oh no.
It took 4 people telling me that, but
what did the sweatshirt look like?
I still have it, and I still sometimes wear it. It's the one that makes me look like a round Rubik's Cube.
Oh, I don't know it. Wait, the like multicolored like paneled shirt?
Yeah.
Sweatshirt? Yeah.
Do you like it?
I wouldn't say round Rubik's Cube. I'd say the world's largest Simon machine.
Yeah, that doesn't help me want to wear it more. I like it, but every time I wear it, people are just like, fucking, ooh, you want Fresh Prince this week?
Yeah,
and it's just like, I like it.
It's a very 90s.
I like it.
It's loud.
It is. Is it too loud?
It's loud, Tony, but you wear a lot of loud shit.
Do I?
Not in a negative way. Wow, no. I think it's part of your aesthetic.
I am a loud person.
Yeah.
Because I want people's ears to bleed while they're going blind. They're just like, wow!
Whoa, what is that?
Yeah. While I'm walking, the earth is shaking.
Yeah. You've got that red like bomber jacket. Like if I owned a bomber jacket, it would be like an olive green.
I have a few bombers.
Yeah.
I like I don't know, man. People have told me it comes off douchey, and I don't want to come off douchey.
I don't feel it's douchey at all.
I like it because it's like, it's wacky, and it's like...
It would be douchey if they were name brand products.
Yeah.
That's the only time it would be douchey, is like if you wore a Supreme red bomber jacket or like a Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
You know, that's when it's douchey.
I just
but
like
when
it.
it's just your style and you like search hard. You own a lot of clothes.
I do.
Yeah. I don't own many clothes.
I need to throw a lot of shit away, though.
Yeah. But like you're taking risks. You're taking fashion risks.
I wouldn't say risk.
I would.
Thank you.
Yeah, it shows your bravery.
Thank you.
I would never wear that. But
dude, it's weird. My mom gets a lot of that stuff too.
Yeah.
My mom still. I have like probably like 15 Star Wars shirts because like one birthday like 2 years ago, I like told my mom I watched the Star Wars movie and I really enjoyed it. And then, like, 2 months later in the mail, I just had 15 Star Wars shirts. I was like, I liked it.
I mean, I like Star Wars. But...
Yeah, I don't need 15. Like, you're going to throw in, like, a Pulp Fiction, maybe, like,
throw
a little few genres in there, you know?
See, that's cool, too, is that you do have cool T-shirts.
Yeah.
You have, like, a good collection of, like, good T-shirts that say something about Tony, if that makes sense.
Dude, I like to show, I feel like I remember because growing up, I really didn't get to pick my clothes.
Oh, yeah.
It would be like very like button-up T-shirts or like.
Did your school have uniforms?
No, but it's just my dad and my stepmom. They wanted me to dress presentable. It would be like jeans, but they were like baggy, and it didn't look cool. Like I never felt like I was showing who I was.
Yeah.
I once wanted to buy a Day to Remember T-shirt.
Nice.
But there was like, it was one of the shirts and there was like a zombie or something throwing up. And my stepmom's like, you can't wear that. You look like a criminal. And I was like, no.
Criminal?
I think I'll just look like a teenager that likes pop punk music.
Yeah.
So I never got to wear like things that express. That's why I think growing up, people were like surprised that I listened to like rap music.
Right.
Because like now I have a few like rap T-shirts and like I have a Snoop Dogg shirt.
Yeah.
I really like Snoop. A few rap T-shirts because I just like to show people, like, oh, fuck, I like this. Yeah. I feel like it's a good conversation starter.
It is. See, that's pretty smart, too.
Because I'm terrible, like, starting a conversation.
Yeah.
But, like, if someone comes up to me and it's like, oh, shit, like, one of my favorite shirts is...
it's a commonality immediately.
Yeah, the dude from The Big Lebowski. And
that's
they're like,
right,
fuck, I love the dude. And I was like, isn't he great?
Great movie.
And then you're just like, oh.
And then they're like, I like all their movies. And you're like, I love movies, too. And now you've got a new friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
that's great. They're like, I like that undescript T-shirt you have on, Parker. And I'm like, thank you.
Exactly. What can I say to you? I like brown.
It's a good color.
Or I like people that look like swimmers from colleges that can molest girls and then get off easily. You look like you could get away with a lot of crimes because your dad's a successful lawyer.
He's not, but you're right.
But I'm saying
people assume it. People assume it, and I say it. I say it. Do you know who my dad is? No, seriously, do you? Because you don't want this situation.
That's why I think we don't get invited to parties a lot.
Not anymore.
It's me walking in just loud as fuck, clothing, yelling, ah, red, poof, poof. And then you behind me going, do you know who my dad is?
Yeah.
And people are like, whoa, this is aggressive.
And this is before anyone's spoken to us. We just burst in. Tony's juggling bowling pins, and I'm threatening to sue people.
And we're both just doing our 5-minute, our hot five.
Yeah.
We're clowns.
I'm like, hey, ask me about my dad being a preacher. I've got a hot 5.
Dude, this happened to me once at a party that I threw in my apartment, and it pissed me off.
Okay.
Having a good fucking time. Having a good time. I had just started comedy maybe like a year or so. My first year of comedy. And I'm in a group. And I'm just riffing on a subject. It was not a bit. I've never done it on stage. I'm literally just riffing, trying to make people laugh. That's how I like. At my parties, I'm like, I'll go to group. Hey, how's everybody doing? Blah, blah,
right.
blah.
Yeah.
Try to make everybody happy, feel welcome.
Same.
I'm doing like, I wouldn't, it's not a bit because I was just riffing. And this dude just goes, thanks for doing your material out on us. And it hurt me.
Right.
Because I was like, no. Like,
I'm not doing material.
You think I have to be that guy that just walks up to strangers and goes, so, my mom lives in Germany. You know, like going through a bit. You know, I'm fat. And it sucks being fat because when you, like, I don't need that.
Right, yeah. Sometimes... we're just funny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Dude, not a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not funny a lot, especially in normal situations.
Yeah, it's pretty standard.
Dude, the amount of times I have had audience members afterwards come up to me and be like, you're very calm and not funny right now. And I'm just like, thank you.
Yeah, I didn't write anything down for this.
Yeah, I'm not that funny. Like, I'm not a genuinely, I think, funny person.
Right. Yeah, and I'm not either, yeah.
That's why I think we need each other.
Yeah.
Because we need to, like, ping pong back and forth.
Yeah. I feel, also, a lot of the times, like, people who are super funny and they know they're funny, like, in conversation, they can, like, overtake it.
And honestly, those people, I think, they're hacks.
Right.
They're hacks. It's like, write something new. They always have the same fucking starter. They always have the same, like, go-to. Write something new, you fucking. It's like when a comic writes crowd work.
Right.
That's what you're doing, you piece of shit.
Yeah. Or, like, you know, being funny in person is just kind of knowing what everyone around you knows.
What do you mean?
And playing off that. Like, it's a lot easier to be funny in front of all of the people who've you known your whole life. Because everyone knows all the setups. Yeah. So you're just saying punchlines. Right?
Ooh.
Everyone in the circle of your high school friends knows that Johnny ate that cactus that one time.
Yeah.
So-and-so did this fucking piece his pants all the time. This guy gets blackout drunk. This guy just got divorced.
Yeah.
And, you know, everyone knows that about each other, so you don't have to ever set anything up.
Ooh.
And so you can just punch, and it's a lot easier. And that's why people who are funny in their friend group, when they try to do stand-up, rarely do well.
Yeah.
Setups are harder than punchlines.
Isn't that right?
Mm-hmm. Pretty much an allegory for life.
You blew my mind today, dude. This is good. That was good. This is a good episode.
Yeah.
I have a good feeling.
This is a good intro. Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah.
You goddamn never thought of it that way. So you guys can tell Parker's the smart one in this relationship.
You
kind of
smart at different times.
No, you're
smart a lot of the time.
You do shit where you'll just like out of nowhere, you'll throw some goddamn facts. And he'll just be like, this is why the system's corrupt. This is why we gotta fucking let it stop. This is why we gotta bring it down. And I'm just sitting in the corner. Just like, woo, preach. I'm just like getting into it. I'm like, preach. Like I'm getting ready. Like I'm ordering guns.
It only happens like once every month or two. Yeah.
It's become weekly now.
Well, you spend more time with me.
Yeah. You're just like, we gotta go to the apartment complex, break in the doors, and say we ain't paying rent. I'm just sitting there. I ain't paying rent.
That's what a smart person does.
And then I'm getting ready. I fucking buy thousands of dollars of weapons. We're ready to take over the system. And then I walk back out, and I'm like, Parker, you ready to change the world? And you're like, no.
I'm watching Brain Games now.
And I'm like, Parker! Like and I know I can't do it alone because I need a leader because I'm a follower and not a leader. But you get me hype every other week. Like I'm
trying to. Yeah.
I'm just good. Dude, I feel like the game's hype man. I'm just like, spit that shit.
I wish I had something smart to say now.
I always love that when someone brings up a conversation and you're like, oh, I'm not gonna follow, and then they mention something and you're just like, oh, I can partake in this conversation. And then you wait for the right point. They say something and like, false. Like in my head, I just hear false.
Yeah, I know better than this.
And then sometimes I'll let it linger. And then it'd be like, and then people around, they're sipping their wine, eating their cheese.
Yeah.
And they're just like, oh, I concur.
Oh, so smart.
Yeah. Much in my bed.
And they all know French.
And then I just walk in. I'm like, actually, in Australia, the water, when they flush, goes counterclockwise. And then people are like, oh, my God. Yeah, exactly.
Spilling wine on themselves.
They're just like, how dare he?
Yeah.
And that person goes on to capture a building, and only Bruce Willis can save us. And that's the last time I will try to make Hans Gruber.
That's right.
Feel stupid. You don't get that reference because you never
haven't seen the movie yet.
Haven't seen Die Hard.
But I do get the reference. Isn't that weird?
It's not.
Do I even need to see the movie?
Yeah, you do. Because you're one of those assholes that does a reference and you're like, oh fuck, you see that?
I do that all the time.
No, but I read about it on Reddit. It's like, go fuck yourself. You only can reference the thing. Yeah. If you've seen,
I've seen like 2 animes, but I once dated someone who was very into anime.
Yeah.
And so now I know enough to have a conversation with someone about it. I don't really know what's going on, but I'm dropping references and I'm making jokes, and they're like, oh my God, this guy loves anime. And I'm like, nah.
First off, if you haven't even seen it, you don't like it, why do you want to give off the vibe you like anime?
Because I'm like vibing with someone who does.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. You know,
you do seem like you would date. You're gonna get married to an anime chick.
I'm gonna get married to a real doll.
No,
the perfect woman.
Yeah. No, I think you would marry a girl. This is like Parker girl that I think you're gonna get married to. She eats ramen all the time. You know,
yeah, but high quality ramen that she gets like imported from Japan.
Her favorite movie is Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2.
Okay, you gotta watch them back to back. She won't watch them independent of themselves.
Crisscross applesauce.
Yeah.
Yeah. She says
she actually
things like,
sits on pillows on the ground.
Yeah,
she doesn't. Yeah.
She says things like indubitably.
Yeah. Indubitably.
Yeah.
But she fucks it up too, though, because it's cute. Yeah.
I'm building your perfect woman.
Yeah. You know me so well, Tony.
What can we say? Who do you think my perfect woman is going to be? Give me who you think I'm going to end up with.
Oh,
let's go.
Tony.
I don't like how this is starting.
Have you seen the movie Mulan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, there's a song in Mulan about the girls they're fighting for.
The girl we're fighting for. Yep.
Yeah. I want a girl that da-da-da. I don't remember all the words, but the one guy, he's like, I don't care what she looks like. All that matters is what she cooks, like beef, pork, chicken.
Yeah. Parker, why did you even bring up the song? You could have just said, you're going to marry who the fat fuck. The only fat person in entire China who's going to marry. He's the only fat person in the fucking movie, buddy.
You're right.
And dude, I drew you like a manic pixie dream girl.
You did.
And like I was like,
that's no less offensive.
What do you mean? You would love that. You would love it. And then you're just like,
I know who you would like. You'd like a very similar girl.
This is you, man. The kind of girl Tony would want. He don't give a fuck how she looks. Man, she could be missing half her teeth, but if she makes good compound chicken, he in. He's gonna get in there.
That's you. No, I know you'd like a girl very similar to mine. You'd want her to have colored hair or some shit.
Yeah. But
colored hair and daddy issues, whatever.
No. Because I couldn't fill those roles. I couldn't.
That's right.
I couldn't.
But I know we've got similar taste. With that said,
with that said,
I wanted to sing a song and I wanted to make a joke.
You know what I'm going to do?
At your expense.
You know what I'm going to do now?
What?
I hope it was worth it. I'm going to lose weight, get buff as fuck, right?
All right.
As fuck.
Yeah, I believe you.
I'm going to learn how to do Inception.
Okay.
I'm going to go in your mind and steal the girl I have implanted in your mind. And she's going to be with me for the rest of your internal fucking mind. You're going to sleep. You're going to see me banging her. You're going to be like, well, she won't crisscross applesauce with me. No, I'm sitting next to her.
Yeah.
And guess what? She's also going to cook for me. Beef, pork, chicken. And it's going to be fucking delicious.
Yeah. You know, all this Inception talk and mind games.
Yep.
You were right. I am the smart one of the group. I was waiting to say that the whole time you were talking.
I know. As I was saying, as you can tell, my speech got deflated because I know he was gonna say something, and it was gonna get to me. Guys, we have a guest this week, LaRon Wright. He's a very funny comic. I love him to death. He's
one of my. I think he's the smart one of the group.
Dude, honestly, he's one of the smartest people.
He's got an English degree.
He's one of the funniest people we've known. I've gotten to do, like back when I was opening in Hyenas, he would feature.
Right. Yeah.
I got to work with him a lot of weekends. He's one of those people I always enjoyed working with. He's just a fucking sweet, funny dude.
Great person. Yeah.
He's living in Austin.
Yeah.
Fucking was killing out there before all this the shutdown stuff happened. And
so yeah,
like go. So after
this, you'll hear his handles. Go follow him. Go do that.
He's a great human being.
We love him, and we are sure you will
love
too.
Him too. Thank you guys for listening.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, bet. What's up?
What's happening?
What's up,
man?
ladies? Man, I'm just hanging out in Austin, hoping I don't get laid off at every turn in life.
Yeah, where are you at now?
I work at this place called C.H. Robinson, and it's basically I just talk to Hispanic truck drivers all day, and we go ha ha back and forth until they
yeah
to their destination. And so I get yelled at about. What?
So you're saying there's a language barrier?
Like 40% of the time, yeah, there's a language barrier.
That's fine.
And if they, yeah, man, it's Texas, man.
Yeah. That's a little scary though. That it has to deal with like travel. Like you have to get here, and it's a 40% language barrier. It's like, where am I going? Here.
Bro, this the job. You know what makes the job interesting is like every 6 months, there's like a major crime or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I first started. It was my first truck. It was like from Laredo to Houston, and there was like 30 people in the back of that truck. In between,
really?
Yeah. In between pails of Coca-Cola, there was 30 human beings.
No way. You're just transporting people.
Yeah. Yes, man.
Talk about human trafficking.
Talk about it, man.
When you see that, do you like look at it and you're like, fuck, maybe I should have gotten like a master's degree? You're like, now I have to do paperwork for 30 people?
Yeah, man. Like I'm low enough in the company where I just had to tell somebody and they had to deal with the bullshit.
Oh, okay.
That's what you do. If you like an entertainer, but you got to have a job, you just stay at the lowest tier.
That's right. Yeah.
And do like C- effort. So you like blend in the herd. You know what I'm saying? You want to be no fucking standout.
No, it also helps.
Totally agree.
It also helps if you're a C- player. So when you request off for like a gig, they're like, yes, go. We work better without you. We do a better job when you're not.
You just come in on time and we don't have a reason yet.
Yeah. Which I had that luxury in Dallas. Over here in Austin, there's like 7 of us in the office. So they like, we need you to be better at your job. And I'm like, nigga, it ain't gonna happen,
dog. This is it.
Yeah.
Maximum effort.
So what are some of the biggest differences you've noticed between like Dallas and Austin?
Dude, they're all you know what I noticed in Dallas, the homeless people are it's a more diverse mix.
Mm-hmm.
In Austin, it's been nothing but black dudes.
Yeah.
Like 3 weird. The white people, I can't tell if they're homeless or not, so I don't know how to count them.
They don't shower and like.
Dude, I remember.
But you know when a black dude's homeless, kind of looks like this shit.
2 months into quarantine.
Yeah, he looks 2 months in the quarantine. Exactly.
Yeah.
I remember I was in Austin a few months ago visiting my sister, and like someone there was like, yeah, man, it's weird. Just like down the street, it's like a poor neighborhood. I don't know where they're coming from. I was like, well, I think they built your apartment on their neighborhood. I don't think they're slowly just
I don't know where
moving
they're coming
towards
from.
you. Yeah, I don't think they're slowly. I think you invaded their spot. And they're building apartment complexes no one can afford if you don't work in tech. And
the only reason we can afford to live here because my girlfriend has a cool ass job.
Yeah. Austin's pricey. Do you like it there? Do you like it? Do you think it's like the vibe? Does it match you, LaRon?
You know what it does. I wish on the laid back scene it do, but I wish people were more angry. I can't stand with all this. Yeah, this nice shit, man. Be chill to be angry too. I like a little bit of racism. I like a little bit of sexism.
Yeah. You missed that part of the Dallas. Yeah.
No, I think.
Yeah, everybody's just walking around like, you are transphobic, sir.
Yeah. So do you feel like you almost have to like take a step back, like maybe even around comedians? Like you can't just, because I know in Dallas sometimes we would just be in the back and we're just bullshitting, and it was like almost like, hey, anything goes.
Who can say the worst?
Yeah, we're just joking here. Anything goes. We just made each other laugh, and I felt like that when I did a show in Austin where I was around comics. I'm like, we can't just be funny here in the green room.
Nah, man. I think you're right, dog. Like, especially around certain communities, yeah, you can like get away with this shit. But man, most of them be like, hey, man, there's other people here, man, with feelings, man.
Oh wow, yeah, and that's like the cool thing to be is that guy. That's interesting.
Yeah, man. So it's kind of like, but then there's some that don't give a fuck. Like there was this one time in the Velveeta room that had a heckler, and like the guy that was up, I guess couldn't handle the dude.
Yeah.
So everybody else started jumping in, but instead of like making up clever insults, they were just like, "Fuck you, guy, you piece of shit." I was like, bro, this ain't funny. This is awkward as shit.
Just berating a man. Yeah.
There was nobody was funny. Everybody was angry.
I think this was after you. I think this was like right after you moved. There was a guy at open mic in Dallas, and he just kept on heckling everybody. And I remember, like one by one, comics would just be like, "Man, you're an annoying piece of shit," and he goes, "Yep," and I'm gonna keep doing it. And then it would just make him stronger. It would make him stronger. He just kept on getting more cocky, and like it got to the point he wouldn't even let a comic say a word. He'd just be like, "You look stupid."
He took over the room, man.
Yeah, he did, man.
Bro, there was a one black dude as soon as I got on stage, he was like, "Man, your pants are dingy."
What?
Jesus.
Like, yeah. No, this is what happened. I was on stage and he walked in and he was so damn tall. We was like eye level. So I just off instinct, I was like, "Damn, that nigga tall as hell." I said it in the mic.
Yeah.
He was like, "Man, nigga, your pants dingy." Come on, man.
Being tall is not like an insult.
Yeah, in this world, being tall is a compliment, nigga. I'm just observing shit.
Yeah,
dude, I had to.
You went for the heart.
Yeah, my pants were not dingy, by the way. They was kind of wrinkled at the bottom.
Fresh pressed. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know you, LaRon. I wouldn't
who the fuck looks that low at somebody's pants anyway?
Yeah, he had to squat to see your pants.
Yeah. What are you doing down there, man?
Also, it's like
you looked me up and down when you came in here.
Yeah. Also, it's like you're just gonna diss my pants, like.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I bet you he saw you and he goes, "Oh, I hope he's a comic because I have some words to say to this man."
Yeah, that's what he was one of them. Yeah, he's one of them dudes. He brought his whole family up there just to watch him roast heckle people.
Honestly, if that was me, I would look out and I'd be like, "Dad, why the fuck are you here right now?" Like he would always just be like, "That shirt's disgusting." Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm like, what are you talking about?
That would suck to bring your family and get heckled by them.
Yeah.
They're like, quit. Go back to college.
I think he was one of the dudes that wanted to try it. I bet he didn't know. He probably had to go up like 5th block, so he was just in there, big chilling, big dick energy. Knows. He wouldn't. Yeah, he's like, I'm about to go up there and tell some stories. I remember this one time Ray fucking dropped the blunt in between stairs. And like, who the fuck is Ray, man?
Yeah. And also, like, did you get the blunt? Like, what happened? You know what I mean?
I thought you were talking about Ray Rice. I was like, what? That's not a story I know about him.
Dude,
no.
I had this
lady. He dropped something else.
Yeah.
LaRon, I had this lady in San Antonio. Right as I walk on stage, she's front row, and she would whisper it. She just goes, "You're fat as fuck." She just goes, "You're fat as fuck." And I was just like, what? And then she just, like, I'm doing my bit, and then she just goes, "Your head's fucking stupid." And I was just like, who is this mysterious woman?
But saying it quiet enough to where no one else can hear it.
She was just roasting my fucking ass, and I had to do like a 20. It wasn't like a 5-minute set. I had to do 25 minutes where every few minutes she would just be like, "Yeah, you got bigger titties than me." And then at one point I just go, "Man," I said something to her, I roasted her, but no one laughed. And they're like, "Why is this man attacking this poor woman for no fucking reason?"
That's the problem, dog, because when you on stage, you got like superhuman hearing. Right. You be hearing everything. You be like, "Did y'all hear that?" And it was like, "What?"
Yeah. That's why the best move is to just say what, and then if they don't say anything, you just move on. Okay.
Yeah, I see. Yeah,
but bitch, if they come back at you, then it's on. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Everyone, and you Yeah. I don't know, man. I've had probably like 10 terrible hecklers in my entire career because I'm cool.
Yeah, I haven't had many bad hecklers.
What's one of the worst? What's one of the worst ones you've had, LaRon?
Dude, it's not even heckles. It's just it's fucking stares, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I first started out, I think I bombed in front of Randy because Bush brought up Randy. He was like, "Hey, man, watch this guy." And I was up there stinking ass. And there was this one black dude in the crowd. I thought, man, be on my side. He was looking at me like, "What the fuck? What are you talking about?" And I let that nigga down, man.
Let him down.
I was like, bro, I'm sorry, man. I know it's just me and you. You expected something great.
So you're supposed to represent me in this room right now.
For real, man. Yeah. He put too much pressure on me. Dude, there's this show. There's some trash TV. It's called Too Hot to Handle.
Dude,
on Netflix.
We just watched it. We binged it.
Yeah, I just watched it.
Yeah, it's the best. It's the best fucking show. It is the best fucking show.
Yo, I was all up in that little black dude's head when that giant nigga showed up. I was like, bro, your chances are over, son.
Dude, my favorite character was that blonde girl from Florida who's just been like, I'm just gonna burn everybody down.
She's like, I'm gonna spend the most money. Fuck everyone in this house. They're all retarded. I'm the smartest person in the world.
I don't need.
She didn't do much. She didn't do much fucking, did she?
No, she got kicked out.
She gets kicked out.
That's
She's
right.
the first because what is it? Lana calls and just goes, Haley, you have not shown any kind of growth ever. And also, we have no standards on showing growth. Like, you could just compliment someone once, and they would be like, you fucking won the show.
Yeah, that big black dude didn't do shit. He was just hiding in the background like a lamp.
That was pretty sad, though. He got cucked real bad. Yeah.
As soon as he showed up, I was like, oh, that little black dude's done. Yeah. Even the little black dude was like, hey, man, you're much bigger and stronger than me. And I thought I was the only black guy here. And your big black ass showed up.
And he was also British. He was also British.
Yes.
He's like, I'm from London.
Bro. Yeah, I was like, this dude is about to run through all these hoes.
Yeah.
And he just stayed in the back.
He was like an accountant, though. So he was about that. Yeah, he's an accountant. Oh. So he was about that money. He knew.
Yeah, man.
He was like, $100,000 is going to change my life.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all. I'm winning this.
He was all focused.
I like the Jesus guy though, where he's Jesus like, character. I just like to think about, everything.
Yeah.
He was a real philosopher, man.
Yeah.
You know what he was? He thought he was smart, but he was too dumb.
Yeah.
To recognize it. So he thought he was saying some real deep shit, and everybody was just staring at him like, nigga, what does that mean? It wasn't like changing at all. You just said 2 non sequiturs and then you shook your head like you went somewhere.
Yeah. Everyone looks at him confused and he's like, see? He's like, people don't,
That's his argument. Every time somebody don't understand him, he's like, you guys would get it.
Yeah.
Guys fucking
not
sheeps.
where I am yet.
Yeah. You haven't done the training I have. You haven't lived.
You haven't done the Wikipedia searches I have.
Hey man, I do transcendental meditation like once a year. So
dude, I once did peyote on my uncle's farm, man. I'm gonna change it.
Oh shit.
It was mad, but yeah.
No, I'm a sucker for accents, but that chick with the Cockney accent, I could not do that.
Chloe girl.
The Chloe girl. She was like, oh,
with the what accent?
Cockney.
It's like the stupid British accent.
Oh, yeah. That's the accent you hear on Peaky Blinders, man. And you be like, oh, that's what the niggas really sound like.
Yeah. Well, she walks on day one and she's like, I'm here to suck a load of coke.
Yeah.
What a declaration.
What a decoration.
First order of business. I suck as many dicks as I can. Circumcised or not.
Oh, yeah. I've got no preference. Yeah.
Also, I bet because like The Bachelor, I would say Too Hot to Handle is just a trashier version of The Bachelor.
Well, they flipped the whole reality dating show on its head.
Yeah, with
the no sex, because that's like all reality dating shows are, is like people hooking up. Yeah.
But so I guess if you're like a girl and you're like, hey mom, I got accepted to The Bachelor, they'd be like, oh, that's awesome, you're on The Bachelor. But I feel like if you go to your parents and you're like, oh, I got on Too Hot to Handle, they would be like, you're not going on that show.
Let's be honest, none of these people have good relationships with their parents.
They all had the cool parent where you could smoke weed at their house.
Yeah. I just want them to do it here. I don't want them to go out. If they're here, I know where they are. So shoot up, whatever you want.
Bag of meth, son.
Yeah.
As long as you knock out their homework.
Yeah. Oh, he finished his homework. He finished the homework. He mowed the lawn. That's why parents put their kids on ADD medicine.
Yeah, man.
Do you think it's been helping out?
I don't know, man. I think times are changing, and I think because of all this shit that's happening, I think kids gonna start getting their ass beat more, man. And I think it's a good thing for America.
Yeah,
you think so?
Yeah, man. Because it's fine. It's finally nice to see. All the time you see somebody getting their ass beat on like the internet, some ghetto ass like mom, and she got like 8 kids, and she's swinging a belt with blue flip flops on and shit.
Yeah.
I just want to see like a soccer mom just go off.
Oh, dude, it's out there. Have you been on TikTok?
I've not been on TikTok.
Dude.
Are they disciplining their children on TikTok?
Since quarantine, there are parents losing their shit. They're like this kid's like trying to fill a baggie up with water on the fridge, and the dad's like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, it's a TikTok. I don't give a shit. Go to your room.
I knew it, man.
Yeah, dude, because it's intense.
It's good because the dad would be at work all day, so the house would just be a playground with like unlimited resources
as you want.
Yeah, so you're like,
yeah, man. That's how it was in my home.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, they taught us how to read, write, cook, and clean the house when we was like 7. So by the time I was 8, they was like, "See you, nigga. I want this cleaned up." They would just leave. And we been on some housemaid shit. Just walking around, cleaning, cooking and shit.
Yeah.
Show up mom show up at like 5 or whatever. Like, hey, son, I see you missed the spot.
I see you missed a spot. No, thank you, ever. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was cooking dinner at like 12, man.
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed in the kitchen. As a child, yeah. My mom was like, if I went in there to like even make a frozen pizza, she'd be like, "What are you doing? What do you want? Get out of here!"
Because that was your mom's domain.
Yeah.
It's like walking into our office. Like,
yeah, the dojo with your shoes on.
Yeah, exactly. What you doing in here, boy? You don't know how to handle that stove.
Yeah. And I didn't. I was probably going to fuck some shit up. I started a fire a few days ago.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
You can't cook, Parker?
I learned a lesson. The instructions were to heat up the pan. They said make it real hot. So I put it to 9. And then you add the oil so it sizzles. It didn't sizzle. It burst into flame.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Whoa. You should have put the grease in there and let the grease heat up with the pan.
That's the move.
You just lit a fire through grease in there. And he got surprised when he could bust it. Like, oh shit.
Hey, LaRon, guess what he said he did next? He said he tried to blow it out. He was just going.
Didn't work at all. So then I got that fire extinguisher, but then it just kind of fizzled out. It all oil burned up. Yeah.
Yeah. Before this is at your apartment?
Yeah.
Your apartment's too small.
We
catching the stove. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You moved from the stall staircase.
Yeah.
You live with Tony.
That's right.
That's a terrible sentence.
It's a good time.
Not the fact that you live with Tony, but the fact that you said it like Tony let you stay there.
No, he needed a roommate.
Oh, dude, I needed a roommate. Dude, honestly, living with Parker, like if I lived alone during this time, I think I would be writing manifestos. Like, I think I would have, dude.
I totally agree. I thought you were already writing them.
Dude, because my mind when I'm alone for a long period of time just goes like to weird places. Like, hey, I would be a conspiracy theorist. I would be out there protesting. This is a government conspiracy. Let us work. I would be that guy because I would just want human interaction. So I'd just be like, fuck it. I'm pro.
The manifesto would be written on the walls in his blood.
Dude, how far of a conspiracy? Because I'm a conspiracy theorist myself. Like, I've been preaching that America was going to incur a downfall, like within years, within months. Like all last year, I was telling TV Corrales, America is fucked.
Yeah.
But you can't just go around saying that shit because you sound crazy.
I was trying to tell my parents, like, the economy's doing good for no reason. There's no reason it's going to do bad. And they're like, you don't know anything. You're a child. And then, I'm right. I mean, it's not really a good thing to be right about, but I was.
Yeah, you can't celebrate. You can't celebrate 40,000 dead people. And millions of people without a job. Like, I sold it. I was right.
I told you Trump was a bad president.
No, my thing is just like, I'm a conspiracy theorist here and there. Like, I like reading, watching videos. I like seeing the other take. I like always just knowing the other take. But I kind of hate that, like, everybody's a conspiracy theorist, like, out loud. Like, there used to be shame in being a conspiracy theorist, but now it's the cool thing. And I don't need someone. Right. I don't need someone who's never read a book. Hell, I don't know if they can read. Go like, yeah, man, this is a government inside job. No one's dying. All the deaths have been fake. They're going in there with guns, shooting the patients, going COVID-19. Like, I don't need that. You know what I mean? I don't need.
Yeah.
I don't need Jim Bob McGovern going, fuck yeah, dude, they're just trying to tear us down. I'm out here.
It's communism.
He's like, I'm out here with my family, and I just need to get my farm back running, tossing chicken.
And you know what's hilarious? Nobody knows the definition of communism, so everybody's just guessing.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, everybody. Coronavirus quarantine, this is communism.
Yeah, I saw a meme that had the people talking about coronavirus being communism, and then it said race mixing equals communism.
Everybody's just fucking guessing, man. Dog pounds, communism.
Yeah. Dude, that's like, it's weird, man. It's just weird that so many people are just like, fuck it. Like, let's just get the government back open. Let's get everything back open. And if people die,
it'll be way worse though if we do that.
Yeah, man.
Or that's what I hear.
I just think,
I don't know.
I just think it shows that, like, hey, instead of fighting to go back to work and kill yourself, be like, hey, maybe the government should take care of us for like a few months and let this settle. Like, if we just chill for 3 months, get everything covered, like no rent, and you get like you get a few like you get $2,000 for 3 months. For 3 months, and then we go back. I think we beat it that way. But if we're just like, fuck it, let's go back to work. I need to go.
Yeah, I just thought that was so funny, the free rent, and he was like, yes. Now you're starting to say what I want to hear. Free rent plus $1,200 a month.
It's crazy. Dude, my thing is,
did y'all get y'all's government check yet?
Not yet.
No.
Did you?
Damn, bro. Hell yeah. Because I'm an adult.
How do you
I got
get
an account. I got a checking account, man. They just dropped it in there.
Yeah.
Did you do your taxes?
Not this year's. I did last year's. So
are you like a dependent? Are you a dependent?
No.
Somebody filed for you? No. Oh, you just breaking the law. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, they pushed the deadline.
No.
So you gonna wait till June 1st to do it?
Yeah, whatever.
And get your check in like September.
When I've got a job. Or when they stop giving them out.
Yeah. I'll tell you, bro, what you need to do is get you some silver, man. That's how deep I'm in. I don't think hey, bro, I'm about to go bull. Hey, bro, I ain't bullshit, bro. You need to get you some silver, man.
I got gold, dude. I've been investing in gold.
Are you really?
I buy gold almost every time I buy weed.
There you go.
So I buy like some nuggets of weed and some nuggets of gold.
You like a prospector, like a 49er?
Yeah. I just
so
want
you go
to
to
have
your
chests
weed guy.
of gold.
I just want to. Hey, I just want to.
You go to the mine and to a mine.
Yeah.
And
I got my wash pan.
Okay.
I help him out for a few hours.
Just FYI, anybody listening, we have no physical gold at our apartment.
There's so much gold at our apartment.
You're literally
he
just
hasn't seen it.
I have a block of gold in here. Boy, you better be careful, man. You know who's listening? The government.
Haven't you seen this? We got stacks on stacks on stacks.
Oh, shit.
It's fake.
I knew it. Dog. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I bought some silver.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's
that
smart.
shit.
Yeah.
And then I bought some gold stocks. I'll be on Robinhood.
Okay.
Bought some gold stocks. Buy some Bitcoin.
Did you buy any oil stocks?
No.
Dude,
thank God.
CJ was telling me he's learning how to do some stock trading. And he said the guy he's learning from, if he would have put like $10,000 in a few weeks ago when the economy crashed, he said he could just retire at the age of 30. Like, he would have made so much money.
Yeah.
He could have bought
shorted the economy or something.
He could have bought a house in Beverly Hills and all that shit, but he just put in like, I think like $150.
Yeah.
But he's like, if I would have put in like $10,000, I would be set right now.
That's crazy.
My question is, like, you know, the economy's about to drop, but how do you short it? Well, like, what stocks you know to invest in?
Got to be in like New York City and go have meetings, I think, to do shorts like of that size, like a big short. Yeah, you'd have to.
You got to talk to banks and shit. Okay.
Yeah. That you get a broker and he'll do it for you.
Yeah, you can't just be some fuckhead from Nebraska thing.
No.
Yeah. There's not an app.
there's a gate. There's a gate around the wall. Yeah.
There's not an app in the App Store where you just have to put in like your Twitter handle. And short the economy.
I choose to short. You also have to have like bukus of money to do it.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, you gotta have some shit to invest, man.
Yeah,
straight
you gotta
up.
have some liquid.
That liquid.
Don't got any of that.
Nah, man.
I did take out a lot of cash though.
Oh, did you? Oh, you got it stored?
Yeah.
Man, stop telling on yourself. Have some discretion.
Nah. But also, if like everything collapses, that cash is worthless.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why you get the silver, dog.
Right. Yeah.
That's
a good point.
You know what's because
bullets.
LaRon, are you into sports?
Yeah.
Because like my thing that pissed me off right now, I listen to a lot of like sports radio shows, are these like people being like, Dak Prescott, really 30 million isn't enough? There are people without jobs. I was like, man, he won the lottery. He made it into the NFL. Like this, give him his fucking money. Like it's one of those things where these people are like, these football players should only be making $500 a game. And I was like, nah, they put in the work to make it to the NFL. This has nothing to do. Like Jerry Jones, we're not taking away his money. We're not like, oh, fuck, Jerry, you actually have to pay for Jerry World. Like, let fucking these players make their money. It's like a weird thing, man. Yeah,
man. I think Jerry Jones and them keep waiting for Prescott to turn it to Tom Brady. Yeah. It's been like 3-4 seasons, bro. He's not going to be at that fucking level. Yeah, but he's still a good quarterback.
Dude, he's a good fucking better than half the league. Better than half the league.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Get that young man some money, man.
Yeah.
Before you lose him, and then you ain't got nobody. I don't know who the backup quarterback is.
Then we're gonna get John Kitna for 2 more years. We're like, dude, he's 53 right now. Like, dude.
But I think they quarantined together. Him, Big Zeke.
Mm-hmm. And Des Bryant.
Yeah, Des Bryant. They all quarantining together or something?
Yeah.
They're practicing.
Yeah, and they got in trouble, Parker, because last week they threw like a party and like a big and they're like, "Fuck, you're throwing a party," and it's just bullshit.
Yeah.
Where I don't know. I feel like it's a little fucked that people are like, "Fuck these athletes. They're talking about money. They want to negotiate their contract." I was like, "Yeah, man." Like, because I feel like as an athlete, it's like doing comedy, where you put in a lot of work. And there's like a small percent of the chance that you actually make it to that level.
Yeah.
It's like fucking they earned the cash they made. They went to college. They made it into the NFL. They showed themselves for 3 years. But
yeah.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you on that shit, bro. I'm sitting over here thinking about my favorite team, Steelers, and Big Ben is like a straight mountain man.
Yeah.
Every year for the past like 3 seasons, it's like this. Everybody's like, bro, this is his last season. Well, he comes back. And he plays his ass off till like September. He throws his elbow out, and then everybody's like, he's done.
He's done.
He's done. And he gets fatter. He comes back with a bigger belly.
Yeah.
He don't even move in the pocket no more, man. He just can't. He's a fat man with great balance, so they can't tackle him.
Someone said that Big Ben only has 1 Super Bowl, and this is a fucked up statement, but he said the year they won the Super Bowl was that summer was when his rape allegation came out, and they said maybe that's his ritual that he needs to do to win a Super Bowl.
You gotta go pop some pussy against. It's some voodoo shit. Like, a witch.
Gotta perform the ritual. He draws a pentagram on the ground. Lighting candles.
Are you willing to give up?
Yeah, he draws the pentagram with Heinz ketchup because they're sponsored by Heinz.
At the Heinz station.
At the end of every star is a Budweiser.
Bro, do you feel like witches always do like weird shit, like say your middle name to let you know that they ain't fucking around? Yeah.
That they know your middle name.
How many witches have you met, LaRon? I bet a lot more since you moved to Austin.
Yeah, man.
Riddle witches.
Like it's just like in the movies and shit. They just always do something little weird, weird knowledge, and you be like, "Oh shit, this bitch real."
When I first moved to Denton, I noticed there were a lot of fortune tellers here.
Yeah,
that's gross.
Right, and I was like, but they all live in like little, like either like
vans or shacks,
like double wide. And I'm like, you can't tell the future and live in that house. I'm not buying it, man. You got to be rich.
You're not using the benefits of ours, though.
You know lottery number?
Yeah. How you know the future and decide to live in that little house?
Yeah. No one who knows the future is telling the future to someone else.
Also, it's like conspiracy theories. It's weird when someone comes up to me and goes, "Yeah, I'm a witch." It's like, keep that to yourself.
Yeah,
like you should be ashamed of yourself that you're a witch. You're a creator of the dark arts.
Yeah. Like, just because you play Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't mean you're a witch. Yeah.
You know why?
Cards to bars.
I think witches are a little outdated because in the day they always was like rebels, but it's so. People are so not anti-religious these days.
Yeah,
saying you a witch don't scare them no more. You know?
Yeah.
But the thing is that I would say I'm agnostic, but like if someone comes up to me and says I'm a Satanist, I get a little scared. I get scared. I was like, "You're a Satanist?"
I feel like that means more than just like they believe in the devil. It also means they don't have morals, right? So it's like. No. You should be afraid of people who worship the devil.
They have morals, but it's the morals of Satan.
Yeah.
I like this. Let's keep going down this hole, man. Let's find out the inner workings of the Satan church, man.
Dude, it freaks
Satan
me out.
society.
It freaks me out because they're usually friendly. They're like, "Hey, my name's Karen. I believe in Satan. Hail Satan." I'm like, "Don't say that. Like, I don't believe in either. I don't believe in either, but God or the devil. But I'm agnostic, not an atheist, because maybe it could happen.
Yeah,
like I've been wrong before.
And you're tempting fate. So fuck off.
You believe in something, and it's the devil."
Their whole thing is like they don't believe in the real devil. They believe in like that you are your own God. That's like the idea of Satanism is like you are the ultimate power in your life, and there is nothing higher than you, than the self.
See, Tony, you just gotta read a little bit, man.
Yeah.
So I just
I've looked into it.
I just you know about joining.
The only problem is you got to drink some baby's blood, and I'm not about it. I just don't.
Nah.
Yeah.
It depends on what color the baby is.
Okay. Are there stem cells in there? Because if so, I might drink it. I don't know. I hear that those are magical.
Yeah, darker the berry. You know how it goes.
The sweeter the juice. Is that what Kendrick was talking about? That was his Illuminati song.
Yeah. What y'all think about Kendrick Lamar, man?
He's the best rapper right now.
Okay.
I don't know. J. Cole's up there.
I would say he's the best lyricist. And like the message, because it's like I feel like he's the only rapper right now that's actually putting out like concept albums. Like every album isn't just like hits. It's like he's the one rapper I will listen to his album from start to end because it's like a journey. Where like a Drake album, there's no journey. It's like we're at the club. I'm in my mansion.
How many singles can I get off this album?
Yeah, I got broke up with, but I got a new hoe. Back at the club. Back at the club. I'm sad again because I miss my old hoe. Back at the club. Back at the club. And it's like, and then we're only halfway through the album.
Yeah, I was about to say there's 27 songs on this album.
Yeah,
Christ, Drake.
It's just like. It's like comedians who say they got an hour. Oh, yeah, you might have an hour, but it's like 55 minutes of shitty jokes.
yeah. Dude, I feel like because Drake has a lot of writers, I feel like his writing staff is just like a sweatshop. He just goes in the basement and goes, "Yeah, new song, yeah, boss."
Why you talk like that?
You know why he talks like that. I'm sorry, it's Drake, so he's like, "Excuse me."
He's like, "You got any new
Give me those bars, bro."
Yeah. Hey, you know what I found out about Drake? This is my own. I came to my own conclusion about this shit, but Drake is a corny dude if you like on his level financially. Because Rihanna like blew him off, like, "Nigga, you weird," and she just walked out.
Yeah, for sure.
But what he did some like corny shit you do in like 7th grade. He like wrote a poem for some shit.
Yeah. Well,
folded it up in a piece of paper and stuck it under a door. And she's like, "Nigga, what?"
You're the richest man alive. Like, take me to dinner.
Yeah. Why are you being weird, bro? This ain't high school.
He's also like, why didn't you just have your publicist call my publicist? That's how this works.
Exactly. Why did you do some player shit and just... I don't know. I never knew how to like in a cool way to get girls. I never knew how to do it. So.
Me either. Yeah.
I'm sure there's a cool guy way to do it. I looked the part. That's my thing. I looked the part.
Yeah.
And I can get away long enough, but if you stay with me more than 2 days, I'm gonna say some corny shit. And
like, I see.
What
a fraud. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a corny person for sure.
Yeah.
But Drake's like
I get why Drake's corny though. He was like in Degrassi. So.
Yeah.
Dude,
child star.
He's used to he's like that role is ingrained in him. He's still like wheelchair Jimmy, right?
Yeah. Shia LaBeouf is harder than Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf got beat as a kid.
Yeah.
And they lived in a motel during like his childhood. And his dad would throw cigarettes on him and be like, "We're getting whores tonight." Like Shia LaBeouf has been through some shit. And Drake is just like, "For 2 years, I didn't know where my career was going." Like that.
So I dropped a mixtape that was a #1 selling album.
And then all of a sudden, I'm the greatest.
I do like the story about the Meek Mill story.
Yeah,
where he rented out the whole floor above Meek's floor at a hotel when Meek Mill was performing in Toronto.
Yeah,
put speakers on the ground and released back to back that night, and just played it all night on repeat. Like, that's pretty fucking cool. He bought the first like 2 rows of his like shows for like 4 stops or something.
Yeah, that's almost 50 Cent level type shit, man.
Like trolling, yeah.
If you look at rap, I would say it's like the Chicago Bulls, where it's like Drake, like we'll say like Tupac or Kendrick is like Jordan, and then you got the next level. Is like Scottie Pippen, and then you got the Rodman, and then Drake is the guy on the bench who got like 4 minutes a game, but he still has all those championships. So he's like successful, but he didn't really, you know what I mean? He's he's like he's like the white dude that played for Duke. You know, he won a championship with them. He was like,
a strong bench player, averages 12 points
every other game. Yeah,
and his dad just so happens to own the team.
Yeah.
He always puts his mom on the album, and I never heard such a old white lady with a raspy cigarette voice. Remember them ladies?
Isn't she Jewish?
They don't. Yeah, they drive like they're like the raspy old white lady voice. They drive like buses and cafeteria ladies, or they like drive trucks. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hey, Drake, I just didn't like the language on that last
album. It's funny though.
Like, go ahead.
No, I think it's sad though. One thing with him is you could tell his dad is not the best dad. Like he'll talk in an interview, be like, "Yeah, me and my dad's relationship's good," but he gets mad at me because sometimes like day of he'll be like, "I need floor seats to Game 7 of the finals." I'm like, I don't have that, and he'll be like, "Man, you can't help me out."
What's the point in having a rich son if you can't get floor seats?
Like his dad is just like, "I got a piggy bank," and it you know.
But
I think that's a lot of celebrities' dads, though.
I would hate that.
But what? Say if you're a dad and you leave your kid, at what age do you start to see he might be somebody? So you got to slip back into his life. Most dads wait too long. They wait till he's already made it. He's like 26. He's like, "What's up, son?"
Too late now, motherfucker. Yeah.
Now he writing songs about how you ain't shit, and you just sitting at home like, I should have. 5 years earlier, I should have said something.
Yeah, I thought about it. I wrote that letter. I just didn't mail it.
I don't know, man.
I feel like that would be my dad. I could be like a guy who I could get to the point where I'm like doing like beat rooms, headlining, making a living in an apartment, and my dad's like, "Yeah, this isn't a life you need to live." And I'm like, "I'm happy," and he's like, "No, you only have 1 car. What are you talking about?" And it's like, "Well, I don't need 2 trucks, father. Like, why do I need that? You know?"
Oh man, my parents, they, I mean, I don't know, they simple country folk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But my dad is. My mom ghetto as hell.
How was that growing up? Like that mix of like country and then ghetto? Like,
dude, it was a lot of great food.
Yeah.
I bet.
And then my mom's advice versus my dad's advice. My mom's advice is like, whoop that motherfucker's ass.
Yeah.
And my dad's just like, you can talk it out, son. You don't have to fight. Go grab a teacher, man. Don't be getting yourself in there. My mom's like, don't listen to your daddy. Whoop that nigga ass. Right. You whoop his ass, we'll give you some ice cream. I'm like, all right, bet.
You talk it out, you get a whooping.
Yeah. Very Southern, man. It was always yes, ma'am, no, ma'am.
Yeah.
Stay out of grown folk business.
Yeah. I was so much of like my childhood was like, you don't talk to adults, man.
Yeah. And then you grow up and realize it's just gossip. That's all it is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You thought they were saying some government level shit. They're just talking about a fucking cousin you don't know, man.
Yeah.
And how this nigga ran a stop sign and can't stay out of jail and shit. You know, shit like that. You like,
I have a question.
Bro.
Because
y'all aren't talking anything heavy here.
Yeah. No, with the yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Do you guys ever feel, I hate when I go to another state and I'm talking to someone, I'm like, yeah, oh yes, ma'am. And they're like, don't call me ma'am. I was like, oh shit, I was just raised that way. Yeah. Like, there's some people that will get like mad if you say yes, ma'am or sir. They're like, we're not like that polite here. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Like,
I'll just say, well, I am.
You double down on it.
Yeah.
Well, motherfucker, you gonna receive this manners.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
I was raised right.
Especially if you say ma'am, they think it's like an old thing. They're like, how old do you think I am? Yeah. I was like, dude, I will call someone who's younger than me ma'am. I was like, yes, ma'am. Like, it's just it's a southern.
Yeah, man. It'd be some older ladies at work. They'd be like, you ain't got to call me, man. I'm about to call you, what, Susan? You're fucking 68.
That Susie.
You lost your name. You lost your name at 65, Susan.
Yeah, you were forever grandma or ma'am.
Hey, Grams. Yeah, what do your grandkids call you? That's what I'm going to call you.
Yeah. I don't know. Are you guys going to be the ones that, like, fight growing old? You'll get like plastic surgery and keep wearing cool kid clothes and all that.
I stopped wearing cool kid clothes like 5 years ago.
Big facts, man.
Yeah,
I think
big facts.
Okay. How long we've been friends, and I've always noticed.
I've been dressing like I'm 45.
Parker wardrobe kind of taking a dive, man.
Dude, he used to be the bow tie guy. Like, before I knew him, I was like that bow tie comedian. It was like a brand. It was the.
And I'm wearing t-shirts on stage.
Yeah,
letting my face hair grow out.
Even if he does wear a collar shirt, he wears a collar shirt like a regular shirt.
Yeah,
he got press and perm. Got that motherfucker all unbuttoned and shit.
Yeah,
but LaRon, I did that when I first started. Like, the first 6 months, I just wore a suit to every open mic. Dude, the funniest was the first open mic. I wore this awful, just loud suit. It's just like blue, like bright blue and white. It looks like a Bavarian flag. Like, it looks like it's like the Bavarian festive flag. And I show up and everybody's kind of making fun of me. But then Carrie Cooltrip, who's the sweetest man, and he will only tell you what he actually feels. He won't like mess with you. He's 100% honest. He goes, man, that jacket's awesome. And I was like, after everybody made fun of me, I was like, okay, man, you don't have to be a dick about it. And he goes, no, man, where did you get this? And I'm like, dude, you don't want this. He goes, nah, man, it looks sick. And I was just like, why are you hurting me right now, mister?
Dude, Carrie is the most genuine person I've ever met.
He's the best, man. He's the best.
Like, I keep telling you, when you get discovered, you're gonna be doing commercials, because try to say like this is the best Whataburger you've ever ate. Just try it.
This is the best Whataburger I've ever had.
And keep in mind that Carrie's behind you in this audition.
Yeah, dude, literally, if I walked into an audition and saw Carrie, I would just go home.
Yeah,
I would just go home. I would be like, Carrie, congratulations.
This is the best one I've ever had.
Yeah, you'd be like,
if he said it, you'd believe it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You'd be like, damn, that nigga got it. He got it.
Like, hey, take a bite of this.
Yeah. Carrie gonna finish that shit.
Yeah, he'll finish it. He'll be eating it while he's talking, so it's real good, though.
Damn, man. You even put the pickles on there, man.
It's not even a real
bird. Pickles, man.
Dude, during those commercials, those aren't even real food. Those are like wood. It's like painted wood to make it extra good. You'd eat like a wooden burger and be like, man, this is the best burger I've ever had.
Damn.
I never had anything like this. Damn.
Who made this? Hey, dog, you did your thing, bro. You did your thing.
Dude, bro. I remember once, man, he had this bit where he's like, I couldn't go to TWU because I would just go there and get AIDS. And he did that in front of an entire TWU audience, gets off stage. He goes, man, I don't know why that bit didn't work. I was like, Carrie, you literally said you're going to go to their school and just get AIDS and give it to everyone.
You just said everyone at their school has AIDS.
Or he was going to cause it and just ravish the school with AIDS. And he goes, yeah, I could see why they would be upset about that.
Bro, I love Carrie, man. Carrie stayed in my apartment one time when I was living alone.
Oh, yeah?
I probably said this story already, but nobody else know this shit. This nigga Carrie came over and he stayed for like a weekend. And he stayed for more than like, I think it was a weekend and like a day, like a couple of days after that. So like Monday, I go to work, I leave Carrie there, man. Carrie, bro, you can use a laptop, you look for a job or something.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gone for like 10 hours. I come back. Carrie got every light in my apartment on. Yeah, got the living room light on, the lamp light on, the bathroom light, fucking hall light, kitchen light. I'm like, nigga, what you got all these lights on for, man?
And he was there during the day for most of
it. Yeah. And he's on my laptop on the kitchen table, man. So I'm thinking this nigga looking up jobs. I look at it. This dude had 2 pages open. He had a horoscope page. And then he had a YouTube page of how to put on a do-rag. And he was like, hey, man, I just cried in your bathroom, man. I was like, oh, yeah? I had a good cry in the shower, bro. I was like, bro, I feel you, man. But you don't have to turn off my fucking lights after you get through crying, man. Shit.
Well, cry in the dark, it's almost better.
Yeah.
Dude, Parker's brother did that. He stayed for like a week, and one day he took an hour shower.
Oh my god!
And he just walks out, and we just look at him, and he goes, "What?" And we're like, "You just showered for an hour." Like it's like I've lived here for 2 years. I haven't had that luxury. Like we're not just showering for an hour.
For real, man.
I was like, you gotta not do that.
Yeah.
It's like you do that at mom's house.
Yeah. You showered a week's worth.
Yeah.
You showered a week's worth in one shower.
Dog, you know what the best part of being an adult is? What? Like realizing you could buy like all the junk food you ever wanted.
Yeah.
Oh,
dude, I buy so much.
Yeah, man. Like today, like when I went shopping the other day, I bought a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I was like, you know what, nigga, you got a job. I got 2 boxes, 2 family-sized boxes, and I ate them both in 2 days. Dude, I just was like,
one after the other.
Yeah. I can't. How many bowls of cereal you eat at a sitting?
2.
I can do 2.
2.
Yeah.
2.
2, sometimes 3. Yeah, depending.
Okay, I do like 6. 6 bowls.
How big are these bowls? I have pretty deep bowls.
You got pretty deep bowls?
Yeah,
I use like regular people bowls.
Yeah, I buy like a bowls for cereal.
Okay.
So it might be like 1.5 per bowl. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. When I got the munchies, man, I got a little pink ass bowl. All right, bro. I showed it to you. It's probably dirty. I showed it to you, man. It's a little gay ass bowl. It's made for kids. Look at this. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's not a good bowl.
Yeah.
I know, but you know what? It's built for speed, baby.
When's your birthday? When's your birthday?
June 13th.
I'm gonna send you a grown up bowl. I'm gonna send you a grown up bowl, and it's gonna say on it, "You're a grown up now," and I'm gonna embroider it. It's gonna have like a little Cinnamon Toast Crunch on it with like a thumbs up.
A little character. Yeah.
Dude, I remember the first time, like I just graduated college. It was my first big boy job, and that grocery that grocery cart full of groceries was the most childish shit ever. Yeah. There were gummy bears. It was just frozen pizzas, different chips. It was just frosted donuts.
Soda,
it was
no water.
Yeah, and the lady just goes. The lady that I was checking out, she just goes, "Oh, you're throwing a party?" And I go, "No." No, I'm just, these are my groceries.
I did that once, man, at a restaurant. I got nachos, and I got a funnel cake after that, and I got like a shake.
And then I went home and felt awful.
Hell yeah. Then like Jason James, you remember that motherfucker?
Yes. Yeah.
He called me out. He was like, bro, you got a diet of like a 10-year-old. What are you doing?
It's the best though, man.
Hell yeah, man.
It's, like my sister, she's a year and a half older than me, and she'll be like, "Oh, what'd you have for dinner?" And I was like, "Oh, I had 2 Hot Pockets, you know. I had a side of Doritos, and then I like poured it down with some Kool-Aid, and then I'll be like, "What'd you have?" And she's like, "I had a Cobb salad with some salmon on it." I was like, "Fuck, okay." You got it figured out. Like,
sounds good. Yeah,
for real, man. I go to my brothers, and I feel so ashamed of myself.
Yeah,
this is my little brother. He has like a giant 3-bedroom house. You know what I'm saying? He has the doorbell that talks to you and shit.
Really? With the video camera and everything?
Yeah, motherfucker goes, ding dong. And there's like a fucking eyeball in his wall, and he's just like touching it. And all this shit's getting controlled by it. And I'm like sitting, yeah, man. This nigga has like, I feel ashamed. Like, bro, I should have done something with my life.
You're doing it. Comedy.
Yeah. But for how long you think the comedy club's gonna be empty when this shit gets opened back up?
It's gonna be empty for
I think it's gonna be empty for a little bit longer because I think people are still gonna be scared of it. You know, and
especially comedy where you're literally spitting into someone's back because it's like a tight room and everybody's like just laughing out loud and breathing on everybody.
Yeah,
even
comedy clubs were built for the coronavirus.
Yeah. Whenever Bert Kreischer mentioned, he was like, "There's 2,000 people facing me, breathing. My goal is to make them breathe hard at me."
What if they make us for the first year wear like hazmat suits on stage? Like
that would be funny.
That would be
that would be
or like the bulletproof glass. They just make that wall around the stage.
Oh, how awful.
Like you at a dangerous bank and you just gotta do your jokes in this little glass box.
Have you done
I wouldn't get in that box. I would feel like I'm performing in a cage. I would not appreciate it.
It's in the wallet. Yeah.
You got cats now?
My girlfriend, she has a cat.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's a big ass cat.
Yeah.
It's a thing. You want to see it? See how big that motherfucker is?
Yeah. Jesus.
Like, look, she's about to pick him up, and then it's
Jesus.
I know, man. It's a fucking wild animal.
Dude, it's like a power forward.
Yeah.
It's a
and you imagine the shits this dude takes.
Does the cat like you?
You know what? You know what I like about him? Oh
what?
Shit, y'all can't see me. You know what I like? I like that he has a little asshole in him. Like he'll let you pet him, and he's like, "Get the fuck off me!"
I'm done.
Yeah. All right, I like that.
That's why I hate cats, though. I hate because with dogs you can love on them, and then they'll be like, "Oh, I'm done." They'll lick you, and then they just go away. But cats will just bite the fuck out of you when they're done.
Yeah.
Bro, you gotta be a cat whisperer. You gotta know when they get mad, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta look for the signs.
Their ears go back, their tail fluffs up.
Yeah, kind of wags back and forth.
Yeah.
Like, oh, meow. All right.
I'm
You don't
done.
like getting pet no more. Yeah, all right, my bad, dude. Hang out, live your life.
Go on. Yeah.
Go live your life.
But I've never seen it. Like my mom's cat, like that motherfucker wants you to pet him. Like 24/7. And it's like, bro, get a life, dog.
Yeah.
Stop being so clingy. Yeah, bro. Be independent.
That's what's good about cats is that they can be independent. Dogs, I don't think, are ever that independent.
Nah, man. You know what I realized, bro? You know why dogs always got like anxiety separation? Because in the pack, they never leave each other.
They're a pack animal. Yeah.
Yeah. So in the pack, if you're in a wolf pack, you don't leave for 8 hours. Hey, I'm about to go fucking
go find some meat.
Yeah. There's no fucking clock out, clock in job for 8 hours for a wolf.
Yeah.
Always
hanging out, looking for food.
Yeah, bro. So the dog sees you leaving, he's like, all right, let's roll, nigga, let's do it. And then you shut the door in his face. He's just like, what the fuck? I'm packless.
The leader of my pack has abandoned me.
Yeah, there's nothing more vulnerable than a dog without a pack. So that's when they start losing their mind. Like, shit.
I better chew everything in here.
Hell yeah.
Have you seen the GoPro footage of the guy left his dog and he put a GoPro around his collar? And
no, did he really?
Yeah, and so he leaves for work and the dog just goes to the door, goes to his clothes, smells them, like messes him up, goes to another window, goes to the door, and does that for 8 hours.
Jesus.
Door, clothes. I know your smell. You'll be back soon.
I do like dogs. They're always excited to see. I do like that part.
Yeah. Have y'all seen Guilty Dogs?
Yeah, that should be funny, bro.
It's so funny.
What's that?
Dogs, like, they'll like chew up something and the owner's getting onto them and they will not look at them. They're just like, dude, could you like not bring it up? And they're like, come here. And they're like tails wagging and then they pull out the thing they chewed up and their tail goes in between their legs and they're like, oh, you tricked me, you bastard.
So, yeah, dogs be having like emotions and shit, bro.
Yeah, like for real.
Yeah, cats be like still in their wild shit.
Yeah. Feral.
But LaRon, I think we hit the hour mark, buddy.
Yeah.
Dude, you were
this was the most fun.
You were fantastic, man. Just having you on, it brought up those weekends like working together with you and just bullshitting.
Hanging out.
Like, dude, those were some of the best fucking memories, just like hanging out, bullshitting.
Yeah, man. Miss you fellas, man.
Right.
Just going down to Hyenas, saying it was up to everybody, writing a joke.
Right.
It's not the same out here.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just need to find two well-dressed boys like me and Parker out there, just nervous, white guys with glasses, and be like, yeah, I know it.
That's what I need,
That's what I need, man.
Yeah. I've been a little antisocial on the scene.
Yeah.
I just do my jokes and go home. I'm like, bro, but you can't do that.
Yeah, man.
Expect to keep getting booked.
Yeah, no.
Especially because you're like a funny guy on and off stage. Like you would kill it in both places, like with anybody.
Yeah, I just don't know what they talk about. I just want to be angry sometimes. I don't know if I'll offend anybody, and
I'll send you a vinyl player you can just borrow for a few months and some records, and you're like, dude, did you hear the new Tame Impala album? And they'll be like, oh, LaRon listens to Tame Impala. Yeah, and then, dude, you'll be in.
I'll be in there. That's what it is. You're right, dog. You're right. Yeah. I gotta grow as a person.
Buy a fedora, dude. Buy a fedora. Buy like a shirt, like a graphic tee with Selena on it. Dude, you will be in with the Austin.
How tight my pants gotta be?
Very tight. Very tight.
You're gonna have to cut them off every night. Yeah, you gotta new pants every day.
It's gonna be uncomfortable. It's gonna be uncomfortable. You're also whatever you do in the bedroom doesn't matter. But out in public, you're metrosexual from now on.
Yeah,
you're metro.
Okay.
You're
and bi.
You're he him. You're he him. You are.
He him I.
Yeah.
Right, I think I'll keep these pointers in mind, fellas.
Yeah, also, I'll send you an Elizabeth Warren T-shirt you can wear.
Okay.
That's what he needs.
That'll get you some brownie points.
Oh, what about a Bernie shirt? Everybody on Bernie, man.
Are they?
I like Bernie.
I like Bernie too. Yeah.
Yeah, man. He's dead, but
yeah,
he ain't gonna make the next presidential election.
No way.
Man.
Dude, what if he runs at like 120 and he's like, still healthy? He's like, we gotta beat the 1%. The 1% is actually good now. It's the 0.5% we gotta beat. It's the 0.5% has 90% of the wealth.
Yeah. Well,
you got anything to plug? Any shows coming?
Yeah, you move me. Oh yeah. I got a show that was supposed to happen. Well, I ain't got nothing to plug, man.
What about your,
you don't?
Your social media?
Yeah, your social media.
Oh shit, yeah. Find me on Facebook, LaRon Wright. I'm the black dude with the big head. Wright_Wright_ comedy on Instagram.
Or also on Reddit. On Reddit, you can see a whole page of LaRon sleeping at various open mics.
That's right.
That's on Reddit?
No, it's on Tumblr.
Oh, it's on Tumblr.
Oh, that's right. It's on
LaRonNaps.tumblr.com.
There you go. Yep. Find me on Twitter, LaRon.Wright. I just be arguing politics on that shit. So it's not that entertaining.
LaRon, the one good thing was I remember there was one day I worked like 12 hours and I went to an open mic and I fell asleep and I was just like, I understand why LaRon does this. This is amazing. I went in the back corner, I just hid and I just fell asleep and I was like, oh, I understand this.
Yeah. Once you realize the full potential of being a man in this world where you ain't got to worry about getting raped, you can fall asleep. Yeah. Fucking 6 foot. No, I'm a big black dude. Anybody gonna mess with me?
You gonna wake me up? This is a sleeping giant.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a nap right here in between your fucking booth and your hostess desk. Ain't nothing you can do about it.
Well, thank you, brother.
Yeah, man.
All right, fellas.
Take it easy.
You have a good one, man.
Y'all be safe. Don't go outside without a mask.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You're always welcome, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Hi.
Bye.
Play some outro music.
Hi, thank you for listening to the Before and After podcast. Make sure to rate and subscribe. Come on. Before and After. Hey.